Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to a vlog. Y'all were asking me, what do you do in your day? What does a day in life look like? What's your hobbies? What's your passions? What's your interests? What's your social security number? I don't have a life outside of training right now, bro. My life is just training and work. I can't show you what I do for work because obviously I can't take my camera into work. So y'all gonna see a day in the life of what it's like to train for my first ever full Ironman. As you can see, it is 4:33 a.m. Today I got an early bike session with my man's Herb Spicer. If you don't know who Herb Spicer is, lock in. If you don't know who Herb Spicer is, lock in. You gotta lock in, watch the video, go watch the video where I met him. 70-year-old Ironman legend, you feel me? This man got me waking up at 3:30 a.m. to come meet him, but I mean, it's worth it, bro. If I get to meet Herb again, because this man Herb, I'm telling you, bro. For those who know, you know. If you don't know, go tap in, go figure it out, go see why I'm glazing this man, because this man is likes that. Yeah, I'm bringing the vlogs back because I miss vlogging. If y'all don't know, I am a veteran, a seasoned veteran vlogger, you feel me? This is not my first time showing you the day in the life, showing you the raw behind the scene, because the Ironman series is cool, but I'm only going to be posting that one time a week, and now I'm shifting that to be more of a cinematic storytelling type. So it's like, yeah, it's still me, it's still my life, but I'm not going to be acting like this in front of the camera for that series, because I want that series to have a whole different type of mood, a whole different type of vibes. With these ones, I'm literally just going to pull up the camera like, yo, whip it out, just start talking, doing whatever, show you my day in the life. Nothing is ever faked over here. Everything over here is all authentic on this channel. I don't fake nothing. 100% me. We have pulled up to the studio, as you can see, Mr. Herb Spicer. He's in there getting set up. Let me be a stalker real quick. So yeah, about to get ready. Damn, I'm black as hell. You can't see me, but I'm about to get ready to get started for this 3-hour bike session. Get some tips because I need all the tips I can get. So let's do it. Let's go. So how many rides are you doing per week?
I'm getting 4 in, averaging about 275 miles per week. That's where I wanted to be. I'll probably go up every now and then to 300, but I'm not gonna do more. Because again, my long ride, 6 or 7 hours. What I'll do is on that ride, I will slowly start doing the whole ride in one harder gear. And when I get used to that one more harder gear, but the same cadence. That's how I find the best results, because there comes a point where, you know, more isn't necessarily better as much as, man, you're ahead of me. You must be going faster than me. Oh, there you go. I thought you were going to crash.
Got to keep my head up.
I know. Believe me, in the race, you won't be sorry.
Yeah.
But I tell you, you're going to have a fatigue you've never felt before. Number one, I don't know how many outdoor rides you're going to be able to get in.
I think maybe I'm aiming for 4 times a week.
That's good.
I'll be going to South Africa next Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Like this coming or the week after?
The 23rd.
20? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll have 8 weeks to train out there before the race.
Now, is it pretty hot right now out there?
It's like mid-70s.
During the hot part of the day?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Won't be as bad, but it's still, you're going to have sun beating down on you. You're going to want to practice all these things slowly, carefully, and if necessary, find a big parking lot, like at a mall or on Sundays, maybe early on when nobody's out in their cars. Go to a large parking lot and practice some of the things we were doing, putting your feet in and out of the pedal. Again, I'm going to show it to you again. Okay, we're coming in 3-4 minutes away. So I don't want to be in a hurry. So first thing I do, pull that up, pull the Velcro, open a shoe. Got that one, get this one, like that, and I'll pedal like that. Now, when I get close, I'm going to pull that, put my foot on top of the pedal, other foot, because that you put the other foot down, don't you?
Yeah.
So you got it, and you know it's things like that are going to mess you up. Put that and put your foot on top of the thing, and you usually have to hold the front because you got your toe on it. It's got to be, look how far forward mine is, because if it's far back, it's going to flip my foot out of it. And now when I pull off of it, now I'm going to pull my ankle out of the other shoe while I'm pedaling. Yeah. Okay, now you're there, but now you're only 30 seconds or a minute away. Now I'm going to have my hands covering the brakes, glide, pull that foot out, put all your weight on this foot. on your toe. Pull that leg around. Remember, move your ankle in. Go like that, and you got your brakes. That's the procedure. Like, they take first place in each age group to go to Kona. That means a whole lot of people aren't going to Kona. But what it means is most of people probably will put their bike shoes in the bag, get out of the water. Sometimes they have you run through showers for about 25 yards, get the salt water off of you, and then you'll pull your bag off a rack. And they'll all be numbered. You'll know where it is. Or they'll be on the grassy field. You'll already know where yours is. You'll grab it. It's a tent for men, tent for women. You'll go into the men's, unless you're disoriented. And then when you run into the women's, it's like, ah!
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, you could say, I didn't realize you could be this dizzy when I swam. Take pictures. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So anyway, then you go in, there's chairs everywhere, and you sit down, you take your wetsuit off and your goggles and your cap and all that. You throw them on the ground in front of you. You reach into your bag, you get all your bike stuff on, put your helmet on. You can't touch your bike till your helmet's on, or you're disqualified. They won't even ask you to, come on, go back 10 steps and put your helmet on.
You're done.
Yeah, and there's rules you should read. And some of them are so subtle, you wouldn't even think you did anything wrong. When's your next long bike and long run? Do you do them back to back like we were talking?
Yeah,
or
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, and you do run and then bike now, or do you do bike run? You had been doing bike run, right?
I've been doing bike run.
So did you do it the other way?
Nah,
or will this be the first time?
This will be my first time.
Okay, I would suggest that you consider your long run a 2-day event this week. And what is the distance so far? You're averaging somewhere between 17 and...
I say between 16 to 18.
Okay, that's got to go up. I'll rub it in. I'm 71. I'm doing 22.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
Yeah.
So I know you can do it, buddy. Okay, so anyway, but let's call your long run this week a 2-day event. Do your long ride, put your shoes on, and run as far as you can.
What's the max distance, say, I can go? The maximum distance I should stop at?
I'd say try and aim for 10. And that way, the next day, Sunday, you've already done 10 miles. Because you put your bike run together with the remainder of your run miles that week. And so now you'll continue one more week to do the bike first and the run. And it will give you at least an idea of the fatigue that you generated on the bike, because now you don't have a chance to recover for 24 hours. That'll be a lesson learned. Now, this is one of the things I would have you do, because your race is 3 or 4 weeks before mine. So you really have to get on it knowing that at least 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks max, you will be having a modified taper. In other words, swimming doesn't really do anything. It's not going to hurt you to swim your last swim a week before the race and swim the same old thing. Bike takes less damage, run takes a lot of damage. So the run, 3 weeks out, you start trimming the runs that are not long. So I don't know how many miles a week do you know how many you're running?
So I average like 30.
30? Okay. I'd increase it. Aim for 40 by getting a bigger long run. Maybe adding 1 mile to the other. That'll at least put you close to 40. That's pretty good. So on that one, now let's say you've got a 22, 23, or a 24 miler once a week. On one of the 10, maybe both of the 10s, back them off to 5 or 6. Still going to do that long run. And you take the couple of 10s going into the week. So you're thinking, wow, this is great. Had you just done a long run, now the next long run's a week away, and you get to do the next 2 runs at half distance.
5 and 5.
Or 6 and 6, whatever. And you're going to think, wow, am I going to lose fitness? No, you're now going to make yourself a better runner, because you're now going to do your long run faster than you've ever done it. Now, 2 weeks out, you do the same thing with your bike. Before it was week 4 going into 3, you backed off your running, and then you did the long run. You want to front load it so you don't do the long run under fatigue. Because now we're tapering the run first, 3 weeks to 2 weeks, you take your shorter bike rides and cut 2 of the 4 in half. You keep the long bike ride and whatever that other bike ride was. You're going to never have biked so fast in your life. For once, you're going to feel good. And then from week 2 to 1, we'll have to talk, but you might do a workout 10 or 12 days out, preferably maybe 12 days out. You may not even do the last bike ride on Saturday. We may have you do it on Sunday or Monday. Because now you're 2 weeks out from the race. It'll be your last long workout, and on that one, you're going to swim a couple thousand yards. You're gonna, and you're going to feel good, finally. And you're going to then get out, and as soon as possible, you're going to get yourself together. Then you're going to go and do a 125-mile bike ride, but this time you're going to actually run it or ride it. Not all out, but you're going to allow the fact that you now feel good. It will allow you to go faster. Don't get greedy, because after that one, you're then going to try and do a 16-mile run. In other words, you're almost going to do an Ironman. But this will be the first time that you won't have any hard workouts for the next 11 or 12 days. And because that's such a hard workout, it will take that long to recover. And it will then boost your fitness level even higher.
Since I got the trainer, I've been trying to get in an hour bike every single day, no matter what. And then I had 1 3-hour ride and 1 6-hour ride.
Good, okay. So like 13,
like 14 hours.
14 hours?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're doing pretty close to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, about 275.
Does it matter if I keep it 1 hour each day, or should I make it longer, like one be 2 hours and just cancel out the other one?
I do that. Or even take the 3-hour one, turn it into 4. Do the 6 or 7, then do a 4, and then do 2 1s or something like that. I do that. I think you'll benefit more from it. Like I say, even though this is just a recovery ride for me, yesterday was kind of like my day off. So I know it sounds funny that 115 miles is a day off, but I took it a little bit less fast. I'm doing basically, I might just do 50 today, but I'll still do 2 more 50s. I'm gonna have 275 either way. But yesterday was easier. Today's recovery, so it really is easy. I haven't stopped talking. Shut him up! Would somebody just shut him up?
Every time you tell me your stories, I'm like, man, I gotta step it up.
No. Just keep doing more miles. Get used to a cadence, the big chain ring, and whatever one you're on in the back there. It looks like 5 or 6 from the top. Keep the 90 to 95 RPMs and get that bike fit and the bike overhaul. CO2 canisters, and although you can't see, here's one. You can buy the green top, and it screws on. You want the type that has threads, and when you put it on just far enough, and like on mine, I typically would tape it if it was out in the elements, but when you screw it all the way on, all the way down, and then when you release it just a little, that's when it all shoots out. And with the pressed valve, that's what it goes with. And so you've got that as an option. This is tubular tires, and same thing. I've got the same setup in here, underneath here, so it can't escape. I have my pump head, and then I've got 2 CO2 canisters in case one goes out. And this tire is already stretched, and this is a tire and inner tube, but you don't have that, so you don't have to worry about that one. You may want a small kit. You don't want something this big because there's only like 2 that you use, but it's good to have those 2. Here's a tire irons or tire plastics now, but you can pull them apart, and while you're changing a tire, you can slip that under and pull it around, peel it off, and you definitely want to have these. 2 types of bento boxes. This one would tie in right around here maybe, or around your cables, and then it goes underneath the frame. And this is just a frame mount, and this would probably be more beneficial, but then you've got 1, 2, 3 different tie-ins, and it's fairly aerodynamic. It puts food right at your, right at the ready. On the side you've got a compartment. Here's a compartment. Over on this side you've got 2 compartments if you want to put a gel or whatever you need. And then on this one it's best just to have it like that, so you can always pull it. sometimes it's less efficient that way. So you pull that one there, you can always do that, but it's always good to start down this way when you're trying to do. But then again, this is 2 different models, X-Lab and Fuel Belt. And then there's probably the best thing too. In an Ironman, you actually need stuff. So a belt like this is really, it's not too much. If you get pissed off at it, you can throw it away, but it's $100. So you grab the clip, open it up, put it on. That way it's already in your hand. You don't have to hunt for the clip, and then you bring it around to the front. And since you have a one-piece top, it's not going to go like that. So you've got you want to bring it down low, because you don't want it up high where it's going to bounce around. And so I always suggest that people put this right here at the hip crease so that they don't bounce at all. And if they back here, they bounce up and down, and that takes wattage. And so you don't want that. Put your favorite juice in it. And the Nathan ones are very good because they're soft rubber and they don't leak. But open it up. I always go like that, and just, you don't even have to hold it. You put that there. You got place for gels, and finally you've got the the different helmets. This one's not as aerodynamic, but again, if you tend to overheat, this one's going to give more airflow. Some of the more aero helmets, a lot of people use this laser. A lot of the pros use this, so it's a good helmet. You can put a water bottle in here. Seriously.
For real?
Yeah, you open the water bottle and you pour water in your head. For cooling. They really thought of everything on this. But so on this one, this is really good. This one actually comes with a sun visor. But those are the key things that you're gonna need.
All right, y'all. So as you can see, ended up knocking out a cool 2.5 hours. So it wasn't the full 3, but it was still some good work. 2.5 hours, can't complain. Cause Mondays are usually my easy day. I usually just swim and go to the gym, but at least now today I started off the week with some mileage on the bike, because as you heard the man himself, I got to get my bike mileage up, I got to get my run mileage up, I just got to get all my mileage up, bro. So, but I mean, he said I'm in a good position. He was saying, like, he was just gassing me up, pretty much, like telling me I'm in a good position from where I started, from where I am now. He pretty much just got to keep up the work, keep being consistent, keep showing up. Even though these days do get hard, even though sometimes I do feel like I'm not making progress, it's good to hear from the legend himself that I am making progress. So I'm definitely looking forward to the future. I'm definitely looking forward to my other Ironmans that I sign up for in the future, because like I said before, this won't be my first and last for sure. I know it's not going to be my first. I mean, obviously, what am I talking about? I know it's not going to be my last, like it's going to be my first, but it's definitely not going to be my last. So the future, I guess, is looking bright. We're going to see how that plays out. But yeah, as y'all saw, Herb took us through some other stuff that I got to think about to get, because yeah, it's a lot of stuff to get. I got to get the helmet, the bento box, pretty much everything he showed y'all, everything he showed us, I got to get today. I got to get finalized by today, ordered by today. So today is going to be a day where I got to just lock in and just forget about the bread I'm spending, just spend the bread. This is an investment. This is a one-time investment. At least all this stuff, for the most part, I just got to get one time and not think about it, not have to worry about getting it in the future. So even though it is a lot of money, it is a lot of bread, it's going to carry me through my other Ironmans, through my other triathlons, whatever I do in the future. So this is all just a one-time investment. It's not like I got to spend bands every single time I want to race. So just gotta deal with it for now as I get started. And y'all make sure y'all say thank you. Thank you, Herb. Y'all better say thank you, Herb. I better see thank you, Herb, in the comments, because he be giving out that free sauce, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of people would pay for this type of information, but he's willing to give it out for free. Like, I'm so grateful, so thankful, Herb. If you're watching this, I'm grateful and thankful that you allow me to pull up to your studio and just be able to train. Even just working out and asking questions, like, for free, that is a huge blessing. So I appreciate it. Thank you for the help. You really, really have been helping me a lot during this journey, so I truly appreciate you. Now I gotta go back home, get some breakfast, refuel up, because this was a fasted bike session pretty much, and then continue on with the day, because this is a day in the life. So I'm gonna catch y'all in a little bit. Alright, boom, as you can see, back in the crib ski. Got my lunch over here. Don't mind the presentation. It is what it is. If I'm not taking the video for y'all, just know I just be throwing my food on the plate however it is. But Today for lunch we got yellow potatoes and we got chicken breast with barbecue sauce. Now, it's not the regular barbecue sauce, y'all. So if y'all are trying to get on a diet, trying to eat right, trying to get, you feel me, your system A-okay, don't buy the regular barbecue sauce because they just be loading it with high fructose corn syrup, all this extra stuff, sugar. Like, I don't know. The one I got is the Hughes. I think it's like Hughes or something, like Ray Hughes. It's the barbecue sauce with the black guy on it. No sugar, basically no calories. Probably like all this sauce is probably like 40, 60 calories. But I mean, if you're Ironman training, that doesn't really add up too much. So I'll just put it on there because I'm not gonna lie, I hate chicken breast. I hate chicken breast. No matter how you cook it, it could be the best seasoning, the best flavor, but chicken breast, I'm not a fan. I'm only eating it because it's low fat, and I'm trying to keep my fat as low as possible now because I am prioritizing training, endurance training, so I need my carbs to hit fast because for those of y'all who don't know, the more fat you eat, the slower your digestion gets, and then the carbs aren't going to hit your body as fast as possible. Since this is a pre-workout meal, I'll be working out in like 2 hours. I need my body to be right by the time I get to the gym because these gains got to get gained. You feel me? And I'm currently working on the new vlog, not the vlog, the new Ironman, Becoming Ironman episode. As you can see, time on here, boom, real cinematic, looking real great, good visuals, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lie, this was supposed to be done Saturday and uploaded on Sunday. Now it's Monday. I said I was gonna upload it by Monday latest, so now I'm just trying to rush, get this out because I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of a procrastinator. Procrastination kills, especially with making these type of videos because there's just a lot more work that goes into it versus these videos where I literally just chop it up. With these videos, I don't care how it looks. I just feel me like I just want to connect with y'all and just get the point across. But with these videos, the Ironman series, they gotta hit home, so everything has to be A1 production, sound design, color grading, storytelling, visuals, what else? Everything gotta be on point. So for this one, it does take more time. So usually what happens with this, I'll procrastinate for like 4 or 5 days, and then the last 2 days, I'll lock in, grind it out, and just knock out like 8 hours in a row and finish a video. So that's probably what's gonna happen today. Don't procrastinate like me. Get your work done. So boom, as you can see, I'm now in the gym. Today, I got a full body workout, but I'm gonna start it off with a bench max. I haven't maxed my bench. I haven't maxed my bench in like, I want to say 4 years. I have no idea how strong I am right now. My max bench when I was in my max prime. I mean, I feel like I wasn't my prime back then, but the most I've ever lifted was 335, 340, I think. I'm not too sure, but it was up there though. So today, I'm gonna try to go for 315. I have no idea if I can get that. I'm really not sure. So today, I'm gonna start it off with a pre-workout. I got this pre-workout. It's Total War Sour Gummy Blast. Before I started Ironman training, I was not a pre-workout type of guy, but ever since I started doing Ironman training, it's like, no matter what, I have to take pre-workout before I go to the gym because I be cooked all the time, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I be cooked all the time. And just getting in the gym to do a session is a struggle. But we still move, we still progress. They're gonna go with the first warm-up set, 135. I'm real slight, nothing crazy because, yeah, I also don't bench. I don't know the last time I flat benched, so hopefully everything goes good. Let's see how this bar moves. Shit, it's like, nah. All right, first set, nice and easy. Let's put 2 plates on there. Not bad. Let's just throw on 275 real quick. That felt good. That felt really good. 315. 315 might get got today, y'all. It might get got today, y'all. Jeez. 315, y'all. I haven't touched this weight. I'm telling y'all, I have not touched this weight in 4 years, bro. 4 years. And I'm 6 months, 5 to 6 months into my Ironman prep. Lifting twice a week. Bro, I feel like, I haven't hit it yet though, so I can't say nothing, but right now I'm feeling like Superman, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want to lift off?
Nah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo. That shit with a fast, bro. Yo. What should I put on next?
I think it's 10 and a 5, honestly.
10 and a 5?
That puts you at 345.
Damn, bro. What the? I'm mind blown right now, bro.
Waste effort at 335.
Yeah.
Because you can always go down and hit 335 if you don't
Yeah.
hit 345. Damn.
Let me take some rest. I'll do 345.
Shit. I feel like I just go 10 and a 5.
10 and a 5? I bet. Damn.
Probably at 340.
340?
Yeah, like a 2.5 you would have had.
Bet. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting to hit 315 today, but came in, got 315, bro. Feels good, bro. I'm excited whenever I finish this first Ironman prep. When I get back in this gym, I'm telling y'all, when I get back in this gym, y'all about to see a whole different arc, bro. Y'all about to just see evolution after evolution after evolution after, bro. I can't even imagine what my peak will look like, bro. I can't even, bro. I'm happy right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy. All right, so for the first workout, as you can see, we got the, and my head popping up the frame. I gotta fix the angle real quick. So for the first workout, as you can see, we got the build over here. We got weighted dips because I feel like these are super underrated exercise. These hit your chest, these hit your triceps, these hit your delts. Like especially if you get to weighted, these really do the work. These build strength. As you can see, I only come to the gym twice a week. And this, I feel like, is what really keeps my strength, it builds my muscle, and just allows me to be stronger. So today I am working with 3 plates. I think last week I did 2 plates and a 35, but I did it for 8 reps. So today I'm gonna go 3 plates, try to get at least 6 reps for 3 sets. Once again, this video is raw. This video is real raw and authentic, you know what I mean? So no crazy editing, no cinematic stuff. Don't expect none of that in these type of vlogs because I honestly don't have the time to do that. So yeah, that's what it is. What do you say? Hey, 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 hey. Just on the head, so I step to the head and flow. Ooh. Oh my God, damn. Y'all, I don't know if I got that for 2 more sets, bro. We gonna try, but that last rep felt crazy. Damn. All right, next up, we got our first back exercise, back workout, the machine row. 6, 7. Oh. Notice how when I come down, I'm making sure I get that full stretch. And whenever I get that stretch, I'll hold it. I'll hold it and make sure I'm actually stretching because that's whenever your body builds a muscle. Whenever you're stretching it all the way because you want your muscle fibers to split and tear. So when you stretch it, you get the full range of motion. You know you're hitting every single muscle fiber in your body. And every single muscle fiber has to get hit. No muscle fiber is left behind. Everything got to get hit. Muscle got to get built. You know what I mean? So make sure you get that full range of motion and make sure you keep it slow and controlled. So you come up, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. That's how it should be. All right, next up we got incline dumbbell press. You feel me? Because we gotta hit that upper chest. Honestly, all my workouts for chest right now is really just targeting the upper chest. Like I don't have any workouts that specifically target my lower chest because your upper chest is really like where it's the most aesthetic muscle group to train in your chest. And who's trying to do decline bench press, bro? I'm not doing decline bench press. Hell no. That's dead, bro. I've never seen anybody do decline bench press, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Damn. Hold up. I was supposed to be a warm-up set, but I'm not gonna lie, that jump was low-key cooking me. All right, so next up we got the Bulgarian split squats. On these, I tend not to go too heavy because last time I went heavy, I was doing 335 for these, 335 pounds, but that was before I was doing Ironman prep, so I was just strictly bodybuilding. Bruh, I did 335 pounds, right? I was at crunch. Like this roller right here, this roller is nice because it has support, but the joint at crunch is like mad skinny, no support whatsoever. I come down like this, I'm doing the squat, I come down, that joint slipped from under my foot. The weight comes back, boom, drops to my calf, bro. The weight dropped to my calf. I was injured for like 3 weeks, bro. So now I don't do it heavy because I'm not trying to get cooked. So this time I'm gonna do two plates in a 10. Cause honestly, I'm really not trying to progress muscle strength on these right now. Just a little bit, but not too crazy. Hopefully this goes up pretty smooth, pretty good, because I honestly don't feel like fighting on the split squat right now. That felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Didn't feel like I was struggling too much, but definitely felt that weight. As you can see, I took off my shoes. The reason why you see people taking their shoes off when they do squats or legs is because they're able to get more stability and able to get more power, because sometimes the shoes you got on, they're like cushioned weird, or they're not allowing you to really push your full power. So at least when I take my shoes off, make sure your feet don't stink too. If your feet stink, you got no business taking your shoes off in the gym. But if you clean your toes, take your shoes off, you'll feel more power in your leg exercises. And why am I out of breath? Next up we got RDLs, Romanian deadlift with the dumbbells, because we gotta work the hamstrings. The dumbbell, we're just gonna take the dumbbell like this, come down with it, boom. Nice and easy. Not easy, but nice and controlled. That is heavy as hell. Workout complete, but I'll do a quick physique update / pump check. So that's gonna wrap up today's gym session and video. So I appreciate you. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you made it this far, type 62 days. And I know that you're a real one. You're rocking with me. And just know that more of these videos will be coming out in the future. Feel me? Because these are easy for me to make. I can make these in literally one day. Like, I recorded this video today, the whole thing. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna edit it in like an hour max, like 30 minutes, probably hour max. So y'all let me know if y'all want more of these. Regardless, I will be making more of these in the future because I want to talk to y'all. I don't want to just post once a week and rely on shorts because I love long form content. So I'm gonna post more of these videos, but y'all let me know what y'all want to know in the comments. Y'all want workout routines, diet, filmmaking tips, y'all want travel tips, anything, let me know and I'll spill the sauce, you feel me? I'm not a gatekeeper. I want to see y'all win as well. So appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.